I meet so many people that don't want to heal. Now, what I mean by that is they don't want to actually change their circumstances. They'd rather be a victim to it and stay in that thought process. Stay in the victim mode of this happened to me. I can't move past it. This happened to me. I'm betrayed and I can't grow from it. I can't actually heal from it. I need you to understand it is a choice for you to actually make this decision to heal, to grow, to develop you. That regardless of what's happened in the past, regardless of what he's done, what matters right now is your decision to move forward in your growth and in your development. I've been working with many people over the past couple of years to help them heal after narcissistic abuse, to help them heal after a cheater devastated their lives, to help them heal after they're a shell of themselves and they're not sure how to be able to move forward. We have to be able to help you actually build you back up. Build you up to where you're actually confident. You actually know what's going on. You're able to step into who you're actually called to be. But many of you won't be able to do that without some of the tools that I try to provide to show people how you can get clear on the story you're telling yourself. Because otherwise, you will start to spiral out and tell yourself a reality that's not true. If you want nothing more to heal, then I want you to go to rawmotivations.com. If you're watching right now on Instagram, you can shoot me a DM that says heal, and we can start a conversation. But you can go to rawmotivations.com. You can actually watch the video that's on the first page, sign up for a breakthrough call. It's free. It's just us trying to be able to understand, hey, how can we help you move forward in the healing process? We've walked hundreds of people through this process over and over, tweaking it and helping people see how they can heal. But you have to be willing and you have to want to heal. If you don't, it won't work. And I can't help you. But what we see is hundreds of people that show up saying, hey, I'm ready to heal. I'm ready to grow. I'm ready to do what it takes. You see, the hard thing is a lot of times narcissists, cheaters will go after really strong women. And that might be you today, where you look back and you're like, I am a strong woman. I've been strong for a long period of time, but I don't feel so strong right now because of what he's done, because of what he said. Narcissists oftentimes will go after women who run businesses, women who make a lot of money to be able to use and abuse them. And if the narcissist is feeling insecure about that, then he'll typically go after your character. He'll typically go after how you actually feel. He'll typically go after you, trying to slowly degrade you and bring you down over and over and over again. It doesn't mean that you're dumb. It doesn't mean that you're weak. You need to understand that you can heal from this and you can move forward. And this process, if you're willing to step into it, will be one of the most liberating pieces that can happen in your life. We've seen it with countless people that have come to the platform, that have come to the programs, and that have been free. So I'd invite you today to go to rawmotivations.com. Was jealous of me in the end, so tried to assassinate my character. 100%. You will see that a ton. Like, I've seen that so many times where, for instance, in this relationship, the woman makes more money or has a better looking or better esteemed job. The narcissist comes in thinking to himself, if I'm with this person, then I'll be just as good. I'll make as much money. I'll have that status. Then he gets in the relationship and he realizes that doesn't work that way. Osmosis doesn't work that way when we're talking about hard work. And so as a result, he'll slowly start to chip away at you. They'll slowly try to pull you down over and over and over again, making you doubt yourself, making you doubt your own decisions at work. Like you're not even able to delegate how you used to or make the decisions that you need to make because you feel like you don't have that confidence. When in reality, he's slowly been chipping away at that. If that resonates with you, go to rawmotivations.com. Like, watch the video on the front, sign up for a breakthrough call because I'd love to talk to you and help you move forward in the healing process. There's a lot of people that we have inside of our Thriver community that are actually either business owners or running different aspects of businesses because they realize what it takes to grow. They realize what it takes to heal. They realize the time, the money, the energy, the investment that it's going to take to be able to transform where they currently are to where they want to be. And so we work with a lot of different people that now as they move through some of the abuse, some of the cheating and the healing aspect, they get to a place, we don't really talk about narcissism. We don't really talk about cheating. What we focus on is how they're maximizing and growing themselves, giving them some tools that help them just continue maximizing who they are and who they're called to be. Honestly, I was a doormat, but it was an encounter for him that made me establish boundaries and learn to love myself. How can I get clear with my story if he won't tell me everything that happened? Because you don't need to know everything that happened to get closure. Everybody thinks you have to have closure by knowing every single piece. What you need is you just need to look at the facts of the understanding. Like the facts of, okay, did he treat you right? Did he love you? Did he demonstrate care? Did he demonstrate honesty? Did he demonstrate vulnerability? What does that actually look like? If you don't see that, if that's not something that you see, that's what you need to actually learn and grow off of. Not waiting to get the whole story. You're not going to get the whole story from a liar and from a cheater. So I need you to understand, if you're at this place where you're struggling, how do I actually heal from this? I'm a shell of who I used to be. I don't know how to move forward. We're going to focus on dealing with the facts of the situation. What was actually demonstrated? What was the evidence? Then we're going to help you start to build up your confidence, your self-esteem, your level of understanding what was going on. And then we're going to start working on helping you rewire the story you believe that keeps shoving you down in a box, telling yourself that you're not good enough. The woman who cheated on me lives a mile from my house. That's so much trauma. As I worry all the time, I'm going to run into her, and actually him as I left him about 6 months ago. So what I would say with that is, until we actually help you rewire the story you believe and deal with those triggers, you're always going to live in fear. How long do you want to live in fear? What if I could show you the tools that we use every single day, that people can see someone, people can get triggered, people can deal with the triggers before they even happen, and they no longer control them. Much like how you were talking, we had one of the people inside of Thriver that she saw his car. And when she saw his car a month ago, it like triggered her like crazy, but she'd been consistent in doing the work. So she saw it. She quickly went, did her exercise to make sure that she wasn't actually triggered. Her rest of her day was great. And the thing you need to understand is, you're never going to be able to avoid all the triggers. The triggers are going to happen in your life. Everybody gets triggers. The thing is, how are you going to deal with them? That's what we start working through on a day-to-day basis, teaching you and showing you the tools that we have to help you deal with the triggers on a day-to-day basis. That's what you need to be able to be free, but then also stay free. We'd love to be able to help you guys move forward in the healing process. Instagram, if you're hanging out right now, you can just message me the word heal. We can start a dialogue, kind of talk a little bit about where you're at. For everybody else, you can go to rawmotivation.com, watch the video that's there, and schedule your breakthrough call. Because if I can help you grow and change, develop, if I can lay out a plan and show you where you are versus where you can be and how we can actually get you there, I want you to win. In doing this, we need to help build you back up. Not to the person you used to be. That version of you is gone. But build you back up to the person you actually want to be. The strong, confident woman that's able to stand up for herself, to be able to actually have boundaries that other people don't cross, to just have toxicity bounce off of you because you know who you are, you know the direction you're going, and you know that toxicity doesn't have a place in your life. If I can help you with that, please reach out today. Go to rawmotivations.com. Y'all have a blessed and wonderful day. Take care.